coming at me.
Oh, he's jumping out there.
What is that? Oh, there's something else back there. There, he's getting sharked. He's getting sharked. Getting sharked. Uh-oh. We got shark there. That right there. No. Big shark just ate my fish. Real nice current here, marking some fish right now. Nice blue water, nice edge, about 135 feet of water. What I'll do is I'll zigzag into about 80 and then out to 150, 180. I think that's going to be a good plan for today. What's up, everybody? My name's Captain Mike and welcome to ReelReports. Today we're going to be doing a little offshore fishing with a twist. We're not going to be using the typical bait that I usually use out here. I usually use pilchards, goggle eyes, stuff like that. But today we're going to be using mullet. We're going to be using manly live bait, big, thick live bait that only big fish are going to eat. And I'm talking big kingfish, get a sailfish here, wahoo, everything eats it. But in order to fish mullet right, you got to be rigged up right, and that means we're going to be using a stinger rig today. So I got these pre-made juju rigs here. You guys can grab these on livebait.com. We're going to go ahead and tie one of these to our spinning rod. Our spinning rod basically consists of 20-pound test. It's got 40-pound fluorocarbon. We got a bimini to the Bristol knot, and then we're going to go ahead and attach the juju rig there, the stinger rig. And the benefits of a stinger rig, if you've never seen one before, are going to be that you have a trailing hook. And when you're fishing big live baits such as a mullet, a lot of the times you get a fish like a kingfish or a cuda or even a shark that doesn't get the whole bait. So you want to make sure that you got one J-hook going right into the nostril, the front of the bait there, and then you got one trailing. So if they hit the back of the bait, you still get a chance of hooking up with that fish. So let's go ahead and tie that on here right now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slow troll and work different depths until we find the fish. I've been hearing from some friends that have been out here, the bite's been a little bit slow. It hasn't been like red hot. But when you put a mullet out here, when you put a real man's bait out here, I mean, these baits are so good looking that I would eat them. I wouldn't actually eat them, but you know what I mean. So this has a pre-made 80-pound swivel on it. This is size 6 wire to a 5/0 J-hook, as well as a number 2 treble hook. This is about 24 inches or so. So if we get a, a big wahoo or something, this is a rig that can handle it. 40, 50-pound kingfish, it can handle it. So I'm just going to tie a little uni knot on here. And what's nice about having the pre-made rigs is you're ready to go. I always say that you got to rig up the night before, or you can get yourself some pre-made rigs and just attach them when you get out here. Always lubricate. That's just a little uni knot right there. I'm going to cut that nice and close. And now we are ready for a fresh mullet. Let's go grab one and we'll start our slow troll. Then we're going to duplicate it on the next rod, and I'll probably rig up a third rod so that if we get in a hot bite, there's no rigging in between bites. Grab us a mullet. These baits are scrumptious and they are big. I'll tell you what, a 50-pound kingfish or a 50-pound wahoo sees one of these, it's game over. Oh man, didn't I tell you? This is a man's bait right here. That ain't no pilchard. That ain't no threadfin. That's a real damn bait right there. Let me show you the way we're gonna hook this. We're gonna do one right through the top of the roof of the mount there. Always take that scale off. That scale's enough to lose a fish. And then the next one, we're just gonna place right in the back here. Let that guy swim away from the boat. We're gonna get on the slow troll here. There's birds already around the boat, probably dolphin right there or something. Definitely a fish right there. When they're whining like that, there's fish around. And we got current out here. The conditions just look beautiful. And for rod setup today, we're fishing a 20-pound Biscayne rod. We got a Penn Spin Fisher 8500. And then we got this little live bait clip here. Now there's two ways to fish it. We can fish it through the clip, or we can fish it with the bail closed and just let the fish eat it in the rod holder. We might show you both today. Let's see, we're gonna get, are we getting a bite already? All right, so because we're fishing two rods today and we don't have any outriggers or anything to spread out the baits, we're gonna fish one long and one kind of mid. You can do a mid and a short, and we're gonna be bump trolling, which means we're gonna be coming in and out of gear just enough to cover some ground and stay in the depths that we want, or move in a different depths until we get that big bite. Big bite we will get. I'm gonna let Rodney do it. So here's how these clips work. So when you're fishing a big bait and you're sail fishing or something and you wanna let the fish eat it, you would put it in this clip, and when the fish eats it, it would come right out of that clip, and it would be in a bail open, you know, free spool, and the fish won't feel the line. But kingfish and wahoo, I want this rod to just bend over in the rod holder. So you can fish either way, or however you prefer. So we're gonna rig one more up here. I'm gonna tighten this up a little bit. Show you how this works. You actually really want this to be facing this way, and you want it just like that. One thing about fishing a bail open like that, you have to be paying attention. You won't really hear the bite. You'll hear a little, that's all you'll hear. And if you're not looking, you know, a fish could potentially spool you. Yeah, I don't have enough weight on there, it looks like. Unless that's a bite. That's not a bite. Tighten this just a little bit more. Big bait, big bait. All right, we're gonna get one more out here. Chris is gonna rig it up for you.
Here we go.
What do you think about having pre-made rigs when you're out here?
These are perfect. Don't have to scramble around. They're already in the bag, all set up. All I need to do is just tie it on. It's perfect, already rigged up. Just gonna go right for that fisherman's knot, or an improved clinch knot they call it.
It kind of ties on to itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so while he's rigging that up, I'm kind of just looking for any signs of birds, any edge. We're kind of working an edge right here. It looked like there was maybe a little something going on here in about 125, 135 feet. So we're gonna bump around until we find a bite. The bite might be in shallow, might be in deep, might be out deep. And we're also looking on the Simrad, see if we mark anything. Right now we just marked a bunch of bait and stuff.
That's a fresh one.
Yep.
Gets into it. Well, mullet basically just went diving straight down.
Right over that wreck.
Right on top of that wreck. Oh yeah. Woo! He's running.
Check out this wreck, guys. Look at that. That's a big wreck that we just went over. All those fish on it. Fish right there.
That's it. I wonder what it could be. Ooh.
It's got some weight to it.
Yeah, it does. He's digging too. You ever have a mullet that dives straight down?
Oh yeah.
That's where this guy wanted to go.
So we caught those mullet in about 2 to 3 feet of water. And now, oh, nice king.
No, cuda.
Oh, it's a big cuda. All right. Big cuda on the wreck.
That's it.
Hey man, it was a good thing we caught that cuda because we got a little bit of a bird's nest on the reel, right?
That's right.
Look at that. Trouble hook got him. Oh, pretty fish. Look at that. Let me grab mullet, baby. Woo! Nice fish. All right, so we just had a bite on Cristobal's rod. Actually cut us off. I think there was a belly in the line and somehow cut us off. That happens sometimes, even with a wire leader. But this one, we had it in the clip, popped off. Now we're tied on. Nice fish. See if we get her. Has some weight to it. Doesn't feel like a bonita or anything. That's good. Oh yeah! Woo!
Smoker.
Nice fish. Heavy. Got some weight to it. Coming at me.
Oh, he's jumping out there.
What is that? Oh, there's something else back there. There, he's getting sharked. He's getting sharked. Getting sharked. Uh-oh. We got shark there. That right there. No. Big shark just ate my fish. We're working this edge over here, and on this edge, it's just a funnel of food. So you got all kinds of bait on it, birds, and you know there's gonna be sharks around. I got some weight here. When you're fishing mullet, sharks love them. They absolutely love them. All right, what kind of shark is that, Cristobal?
What is that? Looks like a reef shark, almost a silk shark.
One thing about sharks, sharks are an essential resource, an essential part of the ocean. I do not want to leave that wire leader hanging in his mouth like that. Even though it'll rust out, why not just get it out there? So Cristobal is going to be demonstrating a little tool that we use here. This is a large fish dehooker, and he's going to show us that he's going to grab the leader. It's down there pretty good, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So you want to get right inside there. So this is the way you're going to go ahead and have this side of the line being pushed in. Right where the treble is going to go ahead and set itself. So you push it in, and just like that, the hook is out of his mouth. Even with that hook far in there, you just push it in. And if you want to try to release him, you go ahead and you take like this kind of circle right from the inside there. It almost looks like the hook part of it, and you slip it right out. But easy enough, just like that, we got our rig back.
So how awesome is that, that we can get that hook out there, that shark can eat again tonight. Sharks, like I said, have a vital purpose in our oceans here. They eat the sick. They can basically clean the oceans for us.
They do.
And a shark just like that, why not treat it with the same respect as you would a mahi? If you're going to release one, get that hook out of there and let it go on its way. So that was cool, man. Good job.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.